Hello, my luminous souls. Welcome to the 8 Biome. If this video has found you, know that it's timeless. If you found your way here, you, my dear, are ready for the spiritual grit, the realignment, and the release. The cards speak what they will, so don't flinch. We face it, we feel it, and we free it. And don't worry, I got your back. Today's weave that has found you in this moment is the wound. This is a space of timeless truth where pain is traced back to its roots and power is drawn from what remains. Every wound has a story, not just of pain, but of strength to forge. This thread reveals what's hurt, what's healed, and what still is lingering in your spiritual body. If something has been aching without words, this thread may help you name it and bring, or at least begin, to reclaim what it took. So let's go ahead and grab some energy cards. And let's see what this wound has for us today. All right. Please show us, what do we need to know about this wound? Look at that. I don't know what to tell you, but 1144 is definitely my number. 1144. High vibrations, divine intervention, prosperity, big ventures, fated events, faith, purpose, higher calling, love or others' happiness lurks just around the corner. It will begin with something much better in your wildest dreams. Oh, then your wildest dream. Let me start again. It's important. It will be something much better than your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. So high vibrations, 1144, if you see that in synchronicities, numbers, anything around you, just know this message is most likely for you. All right, high vibrations. Okay, cool. Like-minded people. I'm down for that. I don't know about you, but let's go. Okay. Well, I mean, am I going to work today? Do I get to shuffle? Do I get to play today? Jeez. Cards are doing what they want, right? Confidence. Never allow anyone to try to confuse your confidence with arrogance. Confidence is a trait to be admired, not feared or punished. I like that. High vibrations and confidence. Whoop, whoop. What a great recipe for awesomeness. All right, we're going to go ahead and pull some more energy cards. All right, so what is going on with this wound? No, it said one more time. I said, fine. You got it. There we go. Much better. All right, please show us. What do we need to know about this wound? Antisocial in your feelings, silent treatment, left out. Waves, emotional, emotional, worry, fear. Epiphany, self-reflection, answered questions, untapped talents. Hopeless, loss, depression. And you can read that word. And then we have karmics, third party, haters, lessons learned. Awesome. We have toxic underneath the bottom of the deck, drama, arguments, and incompatible. Honestly, like right off the bat, it just seems like, yes, you've done a lot of work and it's become antisocial. This is the toughest part of the journey, is being not isolated, but protective enough that you most likely 9 times out of 10 probably had to get rid of everybody in your circle. And it's frustrating. It feels lonesome. And I see that you're starting to worry where you're at. You have the answers, but it doesn't, it's almost like you got to trust the process. But I wonder if you're around some toxicity that's making you second guess what you've been going for. But let's go ahead and figure some more out for you. All right. Because, I mean, confidence is all you need this time for high vibration. That's not a bad deal, Not a bad assignment. All right, what else can we find out about this wound? Without the cards being jumpy. Thank you. Escaping. Avoiding, blocking, pushing away. Clarity, truth. Ooh, that's too many cards. Truth, intentions, honesty. Distance, separation, space, blockage. Chemistry, attraction, spark, passion, interesting. Interesting. And return, second chance, opportunity, making amends. Then we have emotional storm underneath the bottom of the deck, turmoil, unstoppable, and affected. No, unstoppable. Unstable. Affected. Emotional storm. Maybe you feel like it's unstoppable. Maybe you feel like it's never going to end. Because I see karmatic returns. So it already looks like it's someone and not you. Yes, you're in this position. You've been escaping things due to your healing. You have the clarity, but you're still getting waves of that anxiety, like that stress feeling. I know exactly what that feels like. The distance has helped you got your answers. Separating yourselves from everyone, not being around them, getting your own foundation, 2 feet on the ground. There's this chemistry here, but it's, are you hopeless or is this person hopeless that you have chemistry with is the question. Maybe you have this chemistry, this urge inside of you to do something, but you're still stuck in the wallowing. And that's probably the toxicity that this is creating, not necessarily that you're in toxicity. It may be a couple of self-talk things that are still toxic that you're still replaying in your head. Well, let's go ahead and go to the traditional tarot. I feel like they're going to start yelling at me as soon as I get this going. But lately with this shift, I don't know about you, but like readings have been pretty cut and dry, like very straightforward to the point that it only starts getting colorful when I clarify it, which is interesting because the videos before, maybe it's temporary, but the videos before, like, we got everything we needed within the first video, and I mean everything. It was already colorful. Maybe that's the lesson. I have to see what retrograde we're in. Not necessarily just Mercury, but what is making it so cut and dry, y'all? Sorry, this deck is like, you focus. Okay. All right. What do we need to know about this wound? Please show us how we can get through the wound. Okay. But we are at this challenging time where we gotta step into our new timeline And you may as well be just like the rest of us where it's a new normal and it's hard for you not, or it's hard for any of us to not continue what we only have known. It's hard to live a new life on a new timeline when we have never done it before, you know? I can see that. All right. Do you see this deja vu? Doesn't that look familiar? If you were here the other day. All right, so you have the Temperance in reverse. You're clearly working on this balance of give and take, pouring in yourself, pouring into others, creating that harmony, your masculine and feminine, yin and yang balancing with one another. But that's probably where this antisocial waves and hopelessness is coming from. You're just working on the balance of being patient for divine's orders and knowing it's not wasting time. Like things that we were used to thinking, like if I'm not doing anything, then I'm being lazy. That doesn't work anymore in this world. It's more like just find the balance. Know that patience is also planned for in your divine purpose. You know, stagnant. Sometimes being present and soaking up the moment is part of the task. That's what I'm getting with this Temperance card. You also have the King of Pentacles in the pool. Maybe you're worried about leaving someone who's representing the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles has everything. However, they rule with, yes, material, but they're very generous and they're very noble into the sense of giving to others, doing the right thing, making sure everyone is fulfilled. You know, honestly, maybe this is just, okay, listen, don't shoot the messenger. Maybe you're escaping and this is self-sabotage. Maybe you've done the work and now you're escaping your blessings because you just don't know how to sit in it. You know, maybe it is asking for confidence and for you to stay in a higher vibration. And you might be uncomfortable with that. And you're learning to be like, I'm worthy, I'm deserving, this is mine. I worked very hard for it. And as you should. So don't be afraid of this. It's also a desire as well, but I'm getting more like you're there. And look at this, like you are done. You got your clarity, you've distanced yourself, you got your empathy, your answers, but you're still having this wave of emotions and worries and fears if you've done the right thing. But with the Ten of Swords upright, you have closed out this chapter. You are moving forward. It just, you got a little fear and doubt creeping in. That's all. And that's where this confidence card is coming. Honestly, with confidence, you can fake it till you make it. I don't know about everything else in this world, but confidence, yeah, just go ahead and fake it till it feels normal. Okay, definitely. It doesn't hurt to do that at all. Do it till it feels comfortable, No one knows you're uncomfortable doing it. Give it a shot. We have the Fool in reverse when it comes to the Mirror. Yes, you're hesitant of taking a leap of faith. You have this chemistry. You probably gut is wrenching like, let's go, let's do this, let's grow. And you're like, hold on a second. I just have to regroup. And Spirit's like, no, we don't need to regroup. We need to act now. This is it. It's time. It's time. But you're hesitating. And you're feeling like it's reckless. But honestly, Divine Spirit wants you to jump, wants you to take a leap of faith. The karmatic returns. Now, listen, you have the Four of Cups in reverse, and you're not seeing this just yet. But whatever your frustration is, you will overcome it. You will overcome it and see it for what it's worth and the blessing that it is that the divine has given you. especially in the returns for some reason. Second chance opportunities is what seeks out, not somebody giving, not toxicity and giving that a second chance. It's more like maybe you were presented with opportunities, and maybe you have an opportunity to make it right with someone. And I'm not saying you are in the wrong if you have to make amends, but it's okay to talk to someone and say, we agree to disagree. Like you can take accountability for your part, at least. And then maybe by showing that example to the other party that they'll follow your lead and also take accountability for what they have. But the point is, no matter what the outcome of this karmics and return is, you're finding closure in it. You're no longer frustrated and you're grabbing the blessing of the cup and you're running with it. Yes, you are. Good for you. Good for you. Let's keep going with this thread. Look at that. Queen of Pentacles right underneath. The King of Pentacles, So in the pivot, you have the Four of Wands in reverse. So yes, Spirit is saying what once not just celebratory? Why is that coming out? Celebrating? Okay. What you used to come together with, all the celebrations, all those friends, yes, it's not what it doesn't fulfill you like it did once before. Getting rid of your old friends, this could represent things that used to give you nostalgia. It's time to let it go. Oh my gosh, confirmation on, that's weird. More like what makes you happy is the reason why you just don't want to be there anymore. Like if there was a social event, you just don't want to be there anymore. And maybe you shouldn't be there anymore. And maybe that's one of the things that you're balancing, is still trying to people please. If this is family or friends, I can understand. Family, you're still trying to do the right thing, but you're noticing you're beyond that as well, which is interesting. We have the Queen of Pentacles upright, which is the interference. It's the person, pressure, or energy that is complicating the situation. So this could be a mother figure. Mother, father. And that's what I was getting at. Like, you're escaping this. And not saying that they're not great. They're in the upright position. Loving, security. But maybe this is crippling you. Maybe this is, it's not yours. You worked for, so you want to have your own. You don't want to be coddled. You don't want to be enabled. Like, I'm not saying you're spoiled. There's nothing wrong with having a great upbringing, a wonderful childhood, loving parents. All of us would wish we would have a situation like that. You just don't want to crutch on these anymore. That's all. And it's you love them dearly. You just want to find your own. You're ready to find yourself. And that's probably what's making you antisocial. And what you're actually escaping is just wanting to have your own name out there, wanting to have your own reputation out there. Mom and dad can always get stuff done, but can you? You know what I mean? Like, maybe you want to be just like them, but now you need the space to do that with all respect. You know what I'm saying? With love and light, 100%. There's nothing wrong with these people. You're just breaking away to find your own way. I can't say it enough. There's nothing wrong with mommy and daddy or relatives. You could be in a throuple. I'm sorry, but either way, these people are great. But this is where you want your own card. You know what I'm saying? You want your own card. And that's where we come to this, the Empress. This is the ally. Spirit is telling you your guides. So what you don't see, guides, the unseen. You are the Empress. You're just in reversed. You're feeling overwhelmed. You don't feel like your abundance is coming. Like, it's there and you don't see it. Okay, so like we were saying, you are your own card. In fact, you're the Empress. You're above all that. You probably, listen, I get it. Daddy probably gave you powers. Mommy probably gave you powers, and you're just trying to find yourself. Like, thank you, thank you. But now let's see who I am. And you can turn this around. You can be the Empress 100%. But wow, how powerful is that? 3 card, 3 vibration, communication, creativity, friendship gathering. I love it for you. And here's the becoming. It's just, listen, you're still the queen energies. Queen of Cups energy, emotional storm. Here we have it. You're overwhelmed. You're tired. You're trying to find your footing. It's too much. You know what I mean? And you are still a good person. You're this Queen of Cups energy. You're just in reverse. Like, you are holding your grace. There's anything where you could nitpick anymore. It's just a matter of mindfulness. It's all mental, like where you have to make these decisions and then you have to do these subtle things like maybe not go. You know, these little details that's gonna make the difference. And be confident about it. I keep going back to that card. Be confident about it. You know, you don't need to ask if you can feel confident. And that's okay. Like, we've all have been not brainwashed. I mean, I love my parents, but it's like you have been conditioned to please them. You don't know if you're doing the right thing unless they say you've done the right thing. You know, it's just things like that. It's just a small crutch we're trying to get rid of. And here we are with the Knight of Pentacles at the horizon. Knight of Pentacles is somebody who is definite, sure, and he's going to get the job done. So you know where you're going and you're grounded in it. Your foundation is solid in it and you know where you're going to take it. Literally, you have the small know-how. In fact, you may be just like them, if not greater, because here you are still with the Pentacles. Like, it runs in the family. But this is you starting your journey. This is you. You got to be a knight before you become a royal. You know what I mean? So go out there, get the journey done. Figure out who you are. See all the people you meet. Okay? This doesn't have to be such a big wound. It's not. It's like, thank you. Now it's time to cut my strings and let me fly away. And they'll probably, you know, I mean, if they're your parents, they love you. So they're like, oh, just be careful. But they gotta let you go. Because you may even see signs that they are the enablers. Love you, Mom and Dad. But look at you go. I'm so proud of you. So yeah, take this journey. It may be a scenic route. I don't even like to say this is the slowest journey. He takes the scenic route, appreciates for what he's doing when he's doing it, and is in the present moment while doing it. So take Knight of Pentacles advice, okay? And get on that horse. Don't wear yourself out. It's not a sprint. It's a journey. And you let me know if this emotional storm, unstable, affected, yeah, affected 100%. This affects you 100%. But do it. You don't need permission. Do it. You don't need the you don't need the blessing. If you know in your heart, if Spirit is guiding you to do it, that is what you need to do. You have the answers. And look, distance is there. It brought to my attention again. Maybe you do need to go travel. Maybe you do need to go figure out what that is. Like, say a state is calling you, or something's calling you, or this building is calling you, or New York, you've never seen it before, is calling you. Go see it. You don't have to live there. You don't have to commit. Just go. Go. You can always come back home. Oh my gosh, you can always come home. You can always come home. Mom and Dad will be waiting. They'll be first flight in. So go see what you can do. You already have that security if anything does go wrong. You don't even have to think about that, honestly. Just go home. You know what I'm saying? Like, just see how far you can get without asking. You know? At the bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Swords upright. You are literally breaking a karmatic tie. You're breaking a karmatic circle. Like, it was very clear. And honestly, with this return, I think you're not, I mean, don't scream. Maybe this is the small test to finish out this karmatic cycle. And honestly, this card also represents taking what's yours and getting out of there. Taking what's yours back and getting out of there for sure. Okay, Spirit. Okay, that was pretty colorful. Thank you. I was a little worried. I was like, what is going on? Like, I can only say what I'm given. And if, I guess that last reading was really cut and dry. It was like, no, they don't need it anymore. I mean, I've never had my throat just be like, stop. I could even get stuff out if I wanted to. It wiped my mind blank. So I do hope this resonated. Of course, take what resonates, leaves what doesn't. I hope this helps. Honestly, it was pretty straightforward. Please leave, hold on, in the comments if you are going, if you're taking that leap, where you going? Where was your heart's desires? Where's the escape plan going? Act like you're running away. Sure, it can be monetized. You can do an adult running away. I do it all the time. I don't call it vacation. It's like I'm running, I'm out of here. And then I just go see what the world has for me. Okay, I'm very excited for you, honestly. I'm still going to go into the extended and get some more colorfulness of paint of this because I'm excited about the details, honestly. And of course, we have heard what needed to be said today. If this brought you clarity, please consider watering the biome with an equal energy exchange, like a comment, a like, or a subscribe, even a share. It keeps the weave alive and the thread moving forward. If you feel pulled to continue, the link's down below, and I will see you over there shortly. Again, you can get it through Patreon. You get access to all my extended readings. If we are parting ways, thank you so much for your energy and your presence today. It means more than you know, and it never goes unnoticed. Honestly, if it wasn't for you, there's no me. And until we meet again, luminous souls, may you walk in love, awaken in light, and remember who you are. And I'll see you on the next pull of the thread.